Happy Monday. Today is the start of Mindful Mondays. What is so funny is that I had another video up earlier and then I was just reflecting on it and I was like, I don't like it. So I'm gonna delete it and start all over. And I'm coming from a new client intake. So I was like, well, let me definitely do my Mindful Monday. But Mindful Mondays is actually coming about because I know sometimes we dread the Monday, but I'm hoping that these Mindful Mondays will actually start your week off with good and positive vibes. I know I've posted before about how we start the week is how we'll end it. So I'm hoping that these Mindful Mondays will help create good vibes for you. So I'm rooting for you guys and sprinkling all the positivity your way for this week. But what I'm going to talk about today actually is for parents or individuals that have kids in their lives, but how to help them cope with their emotions better. And so I have 5 tips to help parents or adults who work with kids cope with their emotions better. But I'm only going to talk about tip number 1 today first. And then next week, Monday, I'll talk about tip number 2. So today's tip is modeling. So I know as adults, we're always thinking, do as I say, not as I do. But we need to start having alignment with what we say and what we do. Because at the end of the day, we are the ones that are creating our children's identity and how they respond to different situations. So if your child always sees you, cursing somebody out, throwing things, or even like bottling up your emotions and never seeing you address it or talk about things, how do you think that'll play out with them? Because we think that our kids aren't watching us, but they are. Even for me, working with individuals, I have to be cognizant as well on, okay, when I'm getting mad, what am I doing so that my kids see me model something that I would want them to do that's healthy? So whether that's me doing my meditations or me doing my journaling, when I'm feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but not, yelling and things like that, because that's not the behaviors that I want them to be displaying. And so, the onus is on us as parents is to make sure that we are modeling what we want our kids to do. So it's not good enough just to say, hey, when you're angry, do this, do that, whatever. Or when you're sad, frustrated, do this, do that. But we also need to model that behavior so they see it and see what it looks like. Because I think there's a disconnect too, because we tell kids to do it, but yet we aren't showing them what to do when they are feeling like that. So tip number 1 today is modeling. So what are you modeling to your child? And that we need to have alignment. So we can't just say do this and do that, but we actually have to have our behaviors line up with what we're saying. And so I hope you guys will join me for next week, Monday, for tip number 2.